Hey, my name is Colt and I'm Kansas Furry. And in today's video, I'll be talking about the time I set myself on fire. Yes, that title was not clickbait. I literally set myself on fucking fire one day. Let's start at the very beginning of how this went down. So, a friend of mine works at our local high school and does different jobs like mowing the lawn. Well, conveniently, they happen to have a pile of, I think, like 12 lawnmower blades, all burnt up, used up. Well, the tips of the blades are trashed. The actual centers, which are nice and flat conveniently, were perfectly fine. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna try to use that to make a target because, well, I like shooting at stuff, and I could shoot with a higher caliber than just a 22 because quarter-inch hardened steel is relatively good at stopping bullets. So why not? Well, turns out cutting quarter-inch hardened steel is a royal pain when you do not have a torch. So I decided to do it with an angle grinder because that's what I fucking had. And I had a pile of cut-off wheels laying around, so it's like, yeah, why not? Yeah, I managed to get them all cut. However, partially through doing one of them, now I had a vise, so I had them clamped down in a vise, and I had a grinder and I was cutting away. And all of a sudden, I started to get warm. I should mention I was wearing a coat. A, because it was cold, and B, I always try to wear a coat whenever I'm working outside for the sake of whenever I'm working like in my shop, because protection, because it stops stuff from hurting me. Example A being this, and I stopped and I looked down, and my coat was a little bit toasty. Like, it looked a bit burnt, but it was kind of turned black. It's like, well, fuck it, it's an old coat that I don't really care about, so whoop-de-doo, I don't care, and I got back to grinding. Mistake number two. So, now I have this nice semi-burnt spot in my coat. So I get back to grinding, and I started to get warm again. Then really warm. Then I took the grinder off, and I kept getting warm. And I looked down, and there are literally flames coming up my coat. Yeah. So, I do the logical thing, and I go to smack it. Go to try to put out the flames. One minor problem with that coat, it's mostly nylon. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, and this is a final fire safety fact for you, but nylon is plastic. When plastic burns, it gets sticky. So I took molten plastic and smacked it against myself. So the shirt and pants which I was wearing on that day, still to this day, but the shirt was rather old t-shirt, so it actually has little holes in it, and it has chunks of plastic stuck to it. And the jeans that I was wearing, because of where the spot was actually a bit lower about here, also has chunks of plastic on it to this day because I smacked it. Now, of course, I quickly pulled my head out of my ass, pulled my coat off, threw it on the ground, and stepped on it. But still, figured that would be a fun little story to share with y'all. And I actually still have the coat too. One second. Yep, burnt a hole clean fucking through it. So yeah. So there's a story of how I set myself on fire. I should also mention this is like my first storytime video ever, so sorry. I'm still trying to figure out how to do all this shit. Yeah. So have a good day, stay safe, and I'll see y'all next time, I guess. I'm still trying to work on my outro, but see y'all next time. Bye.